EFCC speaks on Magu's reported diversion of N702 million. The Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, has reacted to allegation that its acting chairman, Ibrahim Magu, allegedly diverted N702 million meant for 13-month salaries of new operatives. EFCC was accused of failing to pay the entitlements of cadet officers who recently completed their training at the Nigerian Defense Academy, NDA. Wilson Uvajaran, head, media. He noted, the idea of diversion of salaries of newly recruited cadet officer may well be part of a plot to incite impressionable young officers to mutiny against the Commission's leadership. It is important to state that the Commission as a law enforcement agency has established protocols and regulations on the administration of emolument to all cadres of staff. Cadet officers in training are entitled to allowances, and this was duly paid to not only the Detective Superintendent Corps 7 officers who completed their training on May 11, but 2 officers of Detective Inspector and Detective Assistant Cadre who completed their trainings much earlier. By the EFCC regulations, these officers are not entitled to any 28 days allowance during training and the mandatory 1-year internship after training. As a result of this policy, the Commission maintains transit camps in all its offices where officers on internship are accommodated. It is equally mischievous to allege that Magu has unanimously resolved not to pay officers their June 2018 salary, as other staff of the Commission have been paid. While it is true that officers of the DS Corps 7 are yet to receive their June salary, the delay was caused by the simple fact that they were not enrolled into the Integrated Payroll and Personnel Information System (IPPIS) early enough to collect their June salary. They have since been enrolled and would be paid their entitlement. Equally false is the claim that police officers on secondment are being owed salaries of between 5 and 7 months. Police officers attached to the Commission are paid by their mother agency, the Nigeria Police. What they collect from the EFCC is the differential between their police pay and the salary of officers of equivalent rank in the EFCC. This differential unfortunately has not been paid to a few officers because the funds come from a separate platform from the Federal Ministry of Finance. Perhaps the most ridiculous of the allegations is the claim that the Commission illegally diverted funds of the EFCC Staff Cooperative Society to finance the construction of its new head office. This is preposterous against the obvious fact that funds were appropriated for the project by the National Assembly. The Commission has no need for cooperative money to build its offices. The challenge being experienced by members of staff in accessing loans from the cooperative arose from the dwindling resources available to the society. This was caused by the Commission's recent migration to the IPPIS platform, which is configured to accept only statutory deductions. Consequently, monthly receipts by the cooperative dropped. But it is a temporary disruption, which is already being addressed by the Finance and Account Department of the Commission.